Diamonds surely are not a virus's best friend, and they were not through the first sweep of the virus last year. Sales collapsed worryingly for India. 8 out of 10 diamonds sold around the world are cut and polished in India, and the wholesale diamonds market in Antwerp in Belgium is in the hands of guess who. But diamonds do find a way of shining through the gloom. The business is sparkling again despite the virus and even because of it.
We're very worried, when actually, say this early spring, summer, European summer, I meant, and thereafter, situation, of course, got much better. But when you have nothing to do for 3 to 4 months and a lockdown all over, it's a very extremely, difficult situation to be. You're paying your salaries, and your people, you need to ensure that everybody is okay and have no productivity. So cost of doing business, based on the turnover that we had estimated was, really terrible. But then, of course, of late, we have, demand, which is pretty good. And my guess is business in America was pretty good, because the retail over there, did very well in the second half.
The virus didn't kill love, it didn't end marriages. People still got together and married in ways less crowded but no less caring. And the way to show that even more was with the diamond. It actually helped that there was less of a party to spend on.
Where the jewelry industry, fared reasonably well as compared to, travel and hospitality, we actually had a good fortune. We as an industry had a good fortune, where we actually took share of, wallet of consumer.
Diwali last year brought the light back into the business. Indians, in any case, are always more than willing to spend on jewelry.
I think most retailers in India did fairly well for the festive period, which is October, November. There was India had just really come out of a lockdown. August, I think, is when most of the stores were up and running. There was a pent-up demand, that for 4 months you didn't see any sort of buying or any sales from the retailers.
The temporary freeze and then the release helped clear stockpiles that had built up in the wholesale market in Antwerp and in retail across the world.
Prices of rough diamonds and the polished diamond is even higher than pre-COVID period. Now, of course, there's been a shortage, of supply, and there was not too many factories were working in India. So that helped, the industry to clean up. This year will be remembered, as a cleanup year for the industry, where they were able to sell, their call it dead stock or slow moving inventory.
Clearing stock was good for business, but not so good for workers in and around Surat, left without enough diamonds to cut and polish.
A lot of labor did disappear for the first early lockdown period. But as demand grew, post-August, I think a lot of them have come back. But that the supply chain disruption was quite severe for this couple of months. Now we are seeing that things are getting back closer to normal.
The workers are now coming back, thankfully. The dealers are back in business. The business is back.
One is always very optimistic about, and especially when you have a New Year resolutions, you feel that it's going to be, all okay. But the fact is, with the amount of money which has been pumped in, and of late now in India also, which is happening or it's in the process, I think it will bring in the prosperity and lots of discretionary purchases by people.